Tamiko, the social worker, just coming to you to speak to you for a few minutes. Thank you so much for joining me in the room. Listen, we laugh, talk, we share, right? We just talk in this video. All right. So today's topic is Joy. Today's topic is joy. Hopefully somebody got some joy out there. I know I'm doing okay. I got a little bit of joy. And so listen, tell me, I need to know, what brings you joy? What brings you joy? It seems like some people have lost their joy. Some people have lost. When was the last time you even felt joyous? When was it? What brought it to you? Like, what happened? Something over you, not something that somebody gave you, not something external, but something within you. What's within yourself that brings you joy? Because this joy stands for joy over you. Just over you. Just over you. Joy. Just over you. What brings you joy? It seems like that a lot of people have lost their joy. Yeah, it's just the cares of this world. The cares of this world. Too much focus is on the cares of this world. I know it seems like one tragedy starts and then something else comes again. One tragedy in, and then like a few months or few days later, you hear something else that's on the news. I know I hear the question often: when is it going to stop? When is it going to get better? I personally, I don't have that answer. I don't have it. And that's the reason why I'm coming to you to stress just over you. We have to find joy within ourselves because some things we can't control. That's just that. We can't control the outside world. Some things we can't control. And so the things that we can't control, why so much we allow it to control us and to control our feelings, right? We can't control it out there, but then we allow the things that's outside of us that control so much of our feelings. And so I'm encouraging you today, find some joy just over you. That's what it stands for, just over you. I'll share with you something, but first, before I do that, let me tell you what I find joy about me. I find my sound. I find my sound. That's what I find as joy about me. My sound brings me joy. And so let me share with you, I did have a good friend, a very dear friend of mine. He lost his voice box, literally lost his voice box, and he could no longer talk. He could no longer talk. And so this sound that I was so used to hearing, I couldn't hear anymore. I couldn't hear when we communicated. And so, you know, if I'm talking to you now and then I don't say anything, you see how that moment you couldn't hear what I said. Do not lose your sound. And so this good friend of mine, when he lost his sound, he literally once again lost his voice box. And when he lost his voice box, I had to find another way to communicate with him. I was like, man, I'm used to hearing his tone. Like, I don't even hear it anymore. I don't even hear it. Yeah. So then we started writing. We started writing. And so I had to get, a little pen, and I had to get a little pad. And I was like, all right, well, let me write this and let me see, how he's going to respond. And then I guess communicate that way. But writing took extra time. I was like, I could just say this in a couple of seconds. I could say this in a couple of seconds. And now I no longer can. I can't. I didn't lose my voice box. But when he couldn't talk, then I couldn't talk because I felt it didn't make any sense to talk if he couldn't respond. And so I needed a response. And so I started writing. And then he started writing, and we was able to communicate like that. Yeah. And then sometimes when he got tired of writing, I had to find gestures. I had to listen to gestures. I had to just say, shake my head. either yes, either no, either no. Yeah. And so then that communication, I had to communicate like that in other terms. And that was fine because we were still communicating. But the big piece, there was a big piece missing, and that was his sound. That was his sound. Yeah, that was his sound. But then little by little, I said, why am I allowing these things to shut me up? Why? Why am I allowing the external things in the external world, things that I can't control, things that's outside of me, even things that might be going inside? Sometimes it's not outside. Sometimes it's what's going on in your own home that will make you quiet, that will keep you quiet. Don't stay quiet for long, though. Don't stay quiet. It's okay to have moments of silence. Moments of silence is good. It'll help you think. It'll help you process. Moments of silence is great. Just not for long. Not for long. Not for long. But at the end of the day, you have to find some joy within yourself. Because you know what? Life happens. Life happens. And when the person go away, rather, even if they don't go away through death, and we're not talking about dying, even if they just go away, they just go away. Friendships break up, people leave, relationships get bitter, and it doesn't even have to be intimate relationships, just friendships, them things, disagreements happen, no one make amends, and then a relationship is shattered. Do you stop finding joy? Yeah. Do you stop finding joy? Joy comes within. Joy comes within. Yeah. Joy comes within. And before I conclude, I'm encouraging you. Find out. Just one thing. I'll be looking in the comments now. I'll be looking in the comments. Just one thing. If you don't want to share, that's fine. I'm going to share, and hopefully one day you'll share. But just one thing that brings you joy, just over you. Let that sit with you for a little while, right? Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Bye for now.